How did this song get 100,000 Spotify streams in only 1.5 months for $105 and one social media post? In this video, I'm going to show you how. My name is Alex and this is Nani, and together we run the EDM record label Spiration Music. My label released Rush by Nostalgia on July 2nd, 2025, and as you can see here, by August 18, we hit 102,000 streams on Spotify alone. We've also got over 3,000 playlist ads and 3,000 saves with 2.5 listens on average per listener. If we check out the location, we can see that the majority of our streams are coming from the United States, the UK, Germany, Canada, and Australia. So these are countries that pay a lot per Spotify stream. The results for this song came from two methods of promotion, and as far as I'm aware, these are the highest leverage methods. Number one is paid ads through Meta, and number two is organic social media content. Let's break these two methods down in detail, starting with Meta ads. We ran $100 in direct ads from Instagram to send people to Spotify. The ads all looked like this. And if people liked what they were hearing, they clicked on the link in the ad, which sent them to this landing page where they had a choice between Spotify and Apple Music. If they click Spotify, it opens up Spotify and starts playing the song. Here we are in the Meta Ads Manager looking at the campaign for this song. On the campaign level, we are doing a buying type auction, campaign objective engagement with the $100 cap. Everything else on this page is turned off. In our main ad set, we're targeting tier 1 and tier 2 countries, which I will have that country spreadsheet linked in the description of this video. We're only targeting Instagram, and we're targeting people who are interested in electronic dance music. The dataset is just my pixel. The conversion event is a Hyped It Smart Link click. We are doing a $7, well, in this case it was $7.50 per day because I was doing weird stuff. Typically I do one ad set and it's $15 per day. Started this July 2nd and then it ended up ending about a week later. Here are the countries that I'm targeting: age 18 to 50. And then the actual detailed targeting is people who like Spotify, narrowed by people who like electronic dance music, and that is it. The placements are Instagram feed, profile feed, explore, stories, reels, and profile reels. The ads all look the exact same. Same visual in all of them. The difference is the section of the song that's playing, which is the most important thing to test in a song. It's the song itself. The pages I'm using are just my label's pages, single image or video, and some text. So for the text, we just did, if you love EDM, check out the song. If you love Liquid, check out the song. That's the subgenre name. Drum and bass for Letting Them Go. If you love drum and bass, check out the song. And then a little emoji one. I typically do something boring for 3, and then I try a couple of weird ones to see what works best. Typically, the boring ones work the best. The call to action is listen now, and that is the same with all of these ads. Again, the only difference between all of these ads is that they are playing different parts of the song. If we take a look at the graph of spending, we can see that the amount spent per day was around $15 until we stopped the campaign. We actually stopped this campaign at $100 because the cost was above 30 cents per result. When a cost is above 30 cents per result, I typically stop it after $100. This is a surprising stat for this song because the song actually did extraordinarily well despite cutting off the campaign super early. And that just means a lot of the heavy lifting was done by promotion method number 2. The other way we use meta ads for this song's promotion is that we run meta ads to a playlist that holds all of our label's songs. And the way that we categorize the expenses for these songs is that it's the total amount spent on the playlist divided by the number of songs in the playlist. So that's where we get the $5 extra in the $105. And we can see here that the playlist contributed to 5,600 total streams over the last 12 months, and that's 5,600 out of the 110,000. So it's a fairly small amount, but I do strongly believe that having the song in that playlist helps the Spotify algorithm to group it together with all of the past songs that we've released. So a major part, I believe, just not in the actual streams that it contributes directly. Now let's check out the one social media post we created to bring a ton of traffic to this song. This is the Spiration Music Instagram account. We have 12,000 followers, but as I'll show you soon, the majority of the people who found this post are not actually following the account. So don't worry if you don't have any followers at all. The post is sitting at 79,000 likes and over 1 million views, which is crazy to me, and 214 comments. So first things first, let's watch the video all the way through. Let's take a look at the analytics for this post. The reel got 79,000 likes, 214 comments, 27,000 shares, 783 reposts, and 6.6 thousand saves. The total number of views is over 1 million, and the watch time is 102 days, which is crazy. The vast majority of the people who watch this reel are not following our Instagram account. So if you do not have a ton of followers, like we do, if you have no followers, the best way to reach new people is with Instagram Reels. Posts and stories, those are for people who follow you. We can also see here that our retention was fairly good up until the last moment, and it clearly didn't hurt us too much, but it is something to note. If there's a big drop in retention, that's something that should be addressed in future videos. This statistic right here is one of the most important. It's the view rate past the first 3 seconds. This reel's view rate is 81%. So 81% of people who saw this reel on their feed decided to watch it past the first 3 seconds. If I get this above 80%, that's when I see a reel do super, super well. And there's one other reel to compare this to. We had this other reel, they got 2.2 million likes, very similar style. And if we look at the insights here, we see the same thing with the past 3 seconds view rate. It's 80%. I don't have any other reels that have gotten 80% or above, and that's probably why these two are our top reels. And then, of course, we have the average watch time, which is 12 seconds. In addition to the views that we got on Instagram, we also got 185,000 views on the same exact post on TikTok. YouTube Shorts, it did not do super well. I think it was under 1,000 views total. The important thing to remember is that analytics are awesome and a viral video is awesome, but that doesn't mean you'll actually get interest on the song. So in this case, if we look at the comments, we see a lot of the comments are asking about the song specifically. We have song name. What is the song name? Great music. Is the song not on Spotify? Well, it is. Song is so fire. So glad I found this song. So people are enjoying the post for the visuals, but they're also really enjoying the song. And now I try to call attention to the song in these posts by cutting the video to sync with the beats of the music and also include some lyrics flashing across the screen. And you may be thinking, wow, that's all it took? A 14-second long video? And because I'm not selling you a course on how to make millions of dollars on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, I can be very transparent about what this video actually took to go viral. Here's 3 reality checks. Reality check number 1. This 14-second long video took me 6 hours to make. And that's because I set up this scene here, and I also did a lot of fancy stuff with the in-game commands and the inner workings of Minecraft here. I have this whole system that essentially, when it operates, it sets off all of the timings. So it creates the dolphins that jump in the air. It causes the villager and the other character to look at each other and move towards each other. And also there are commands to keep the people watching this go down still. And so all of this setup combined with the actual video editing itself took a while. Reality check number 2. The skills that I developed to make this video in the first place took about 120 hours of focused effort. I was looking at retention curves, views past the first 3 seconds, and trying to improve every single video as I posted it. And I posted about 40 or so different videos before this one did super well. Reality check number 3 is that you don't need a ton of followers for a post to do super well. Long gone are the days where it's in any way effective to use ads to drive followers to Instagram or TikTok. I think that's the biggest possible waste of money. If you make really good posts consistently over time, people will start to see your posts. You may think they're really good at first. I certainly thought mine were really good at first, but they probably suck. Mine really sucked, and a lot of the ones I still post really suck. I'm still learning this. The organic social media stuff is still fairly new to me. I've been doing ads for 5 years and organic social media for less than 1. On TikTok, we only have like 300 followers, and this post still got 165,000 views. So please, please, put a lot of effort into making good posts. And if you're not getting tons of likes or engagement on posts that you are posting, don't pay for more followers. Make better posts. That is how we got over 100,000 streams in 1.5 months with $105 and 1 social media post. I hope you learned something from this video. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. And if you want to learn more, we've got tons of other videos on the channel going into depth about how we run ads for music promotion.